In a jaw-dropping turn of events, a British Airways pilot's career has taken a nosedive after he boasted to colleagues about indulging in a drug-fueled escapade which included snorting cocaine off a topless woman, all before attempting to co-pilot a flight back to the UK. The shocking revelation came to light when a startled coworker sounded the alarm just hours before First Officer Mike Beaton was scheduled to take the controls on a flight from South Africa to Britain, laying bare his night of debauchery. In text messages to a fellow stewardess, Beaton brazenly confessed that he was left in such a state that he couldn't even lift his head well past 2 a.m., following a night of unrestrained partying with a Welsh woman, a Spanish woman, and some local men. This reckless behavior prompted the airline to delay the flight for a full 24 hours as they scrambled to find a suitable replacement, incurring an estimated cost of £100,000, as reported by The Sun. Upon his return to British soil, Beaton was subjected to a mandatory drug test, which reportedly yielded a positive result. British Airways has since emphasized that there was no jeopardy to passengers during the ordeal, clarifying that Beaton is no longer in their employ. First Officer Beaton had been enjoying his downtime in Johannesburg, where a chance encounter at a nightclub precipitated the wild sequence of events. According to his account, what began as one last drink before bed rapidly spiraled into a night of debauchery, featuring amorous encounters and an unexpected gathering at a local's apartment. In his own words, Welsh had decided that he should be her boyfriend. Spanish had coupled up with one of the local gentlemen, and the evening had descended into topless dancing and the appearance of cocaine. Beaton unapologetically recounted the surreal moment when a debate arose about whose chest was the most suitable surface for a drug-related endeavor. "That's the story of how I ended up snorting coke off a girl's breast in Joburg." But the night didn't end there. Beaton continued, boasting of his extended amorous activities with Welsh, crediting the stimulant for his stamina and claiming to have sex for ages. I guess the coke played a part. And then being so out of it that he couldn't even lift his head. An inside source at the airline conveyed their management's fury at Beaton's behavior once it was reported by concerned colleagues. In their words, Beaton had effectively sabotaged his own career, stating unequivocally he will never fly again. British Airways, in an official statement, underscored their unwavering commitment to safety, disclosing that the matter had been referred to the Civil Aviation Authority and confirming Beaton's separation from the company. The CAA, when contacted by The Sun, outlined their stringent protocols for addressing instances where pilots misuse substances. They clarified that a pilot's medical certification would be immediately suspended in such cases, with a comprehensive rehabilitation program being the prerequisite for reinstatement. When pressed for comments by reporters, Beaton's wife declined to respond, directing inquiries to her husband in what can only be described as a tumultuous chapter in the life of the once high-flying pilot. This couple was horrified to discover the Airbnb apartment they were staying in had been used to host a sexy party, all while they were out for dinner. Check out this video to follow this wild story.